How do you do? Good evening. So you caught me on an hour or two before the end of the weekend. Let me just make sure we got some audio. An hour or two before yeah, we've got it. Okay. Right. So anyway, let's give you an old interim. Interim time, interim. Well, before you get an interim, let's get the old guitar on the go. Guitar, not guitar. Guitar. See if it still works. Ready? How do you switch it on? Oh yeah. It's a bit of a it's suffered a bit. Isn't that? Needs a bit of switch clean. Needs a bit of switch cleaner. And it needs clean as well. It's very dusty. Ready? Oh. Oops. Oh, I forgot. Want some vibrato. What do we want? Yeah, you put it on there. Probably have to put it on. Vibrato. Oh my god, it started playing a tune. Stop it. Stop that. I'm trying to hold it. Hang on. I forgot how you play it. That's better. Portmanteau. Don't know portmanteau. Bad idea, portmanteau. Oops. Oh yeah, it's alright, isn't it? How'd you get some oh, I forgot how to play this one. Right. Let's try that right here. Anyway, you might be saying that's not an ESP32. You're right. Well, I'll turn that off. Actually, these are worth some money now. Not too much. Probably worth 70, 80 quid. Crazy. I'll take the battery out. It's, these kind of things, these old 80s tech, used to eat batteries for breakfast, yeah? Batteries for breakfast. Right, let's put that away. Put that away. I've got a lovely one down here. Shall I show it you? I don't know if I can lift it up. It's really heavy. Shall I see if I can? Hang on. I can't not show you. Oh, it's a beauty. It is. Right, let's try and get it down. Hang on. I've got another guitar here. Hang on. Let's put that guitar away for a minute. Yeah, this one's there's no speakers in this one. Oh my god. Can you see this one? This is the beauty. I've always wanted one of these, and I finally got one. And guess what? It's absolutely mint condition. It looks like it come out of a brand new box recently. It's heavy. Ooh. Look at it. Oh my god. Gotta be careful, I don't want to scratch it. Go game one, man. It's a beauty. It's a beauty. I forget what's in this box now. I think this is I think it's from my son, but I haven't opened it up since. Let's have a look. Right. Yamaha. Yamaha. Let's see if it plays. Yeah, it's alright. Back in the wrapper for now. It's not the wrapper for it. I lent it my son and he's right, let's put that away. Yeah, I lent it him and he give it me back in a box. That's alright. Oh my god. So anyway, I've had a busy week. Very busy week. Are we even recording? Yeah. Yeah, we're recording. Had a busy week. Anyway, my project never ceased to amaze me. I've been working on it since 2012, and it never ceases to amaze me. Basically, you try to do something. You start out to accomplish a certain task. You think, I might be able to get it to do it, and it might turn out okay. Well, I'll try it. But what happens is you try it, you do it, and guess what? It actually works out better than you thought it was going to work out. And that inspires you to carry on. Carry on and carry on and carry on. Alright. So, what we've been up to, right? Let's get you over to the desktop and I'll show you what I've been up to. Shall I show you? Yeah. Yeah, so I've been basically trying to polish off this web interface. I'm trying to get it finished, but every time I think I've got it finished, I always think, oh, there's something else I need to add. And it's always something that needs to go in. It's not something that you can live without. So, in fact, I've just thought of it now, so we'll probably do that. Won't take much to implement that little bit. So anyway, let's show you what we've got so far. It's looking pretty professional now, if I might say so myself. So what I'll do is I shall show you on the phone. It's phone based. Tell you what, I need to clean the phone. Hold on a second. Hold on, I've got fingerprints all over the phone. Anyway, where's everyone? Where are they all? Where's all the makers? Are they all having a rest, asleep? What are they doing? Right, I'm just going to clean my phone because I've got fingerprints all over it. And you can't see very good if there's fingerprints on it. Oh, I've just been swimming tonight with my mate. Unfortunately, he's lost his trunks. Left them somewhere. He's got a spare pair, so it's alright. Right, so, okay, we're all cleaned up. Ready for I'll just say it, make sure I don't dox myself. Right. Let's oh, what's that there? Get up. Right. I'm cleaning my phone here. So what did you do on the live show? Oh, I cleaned my phone and I played a guitar. Right, talking about playing guitars, I'm gonna have a go at it. Right, nobody watching anyway. I'm allowed to have a go on it. Sunday night. You're allowed to have a play on a Sunday night, surely. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. I should write a song, call it ESP song. Actually, yeah, I've got some good lyrics to think of. I can think of it. The trials and tribulations of ESP32. It'll go something like this. That's all I got. That's all I got. Right, put that away. Anyway, this is it's finally got an hour before I go to bed on a Sunday night to have a rest before it starts all over again Monday morning. Right, I've got a measuring jug as a drink. You might say, what's going on here? Well, believe it or not, I can get about three mugs of 3 drinks out of that. Now, if I bring a cup up, I'm thirsty again before I know it. That's the problem. So this one, at least it lasts for a while streaming. Ah, dear. Anyway. Right. The old YouTube algorithm's being cruel to me. It's mind you, it's probably because I put out stuff that's not good. I suppose what I should do is I should come out and just say, be as succinct as possible and say, today we'll say, today we've got an ESP32. Thank you for watching and goodbye. And that's it. And probably, believe it or not, you could do something wild like, today I'm going to smash an ESP32 up with a great big hammer. Watch me smash it up. And I'll just put it on and smash it with an hammer. And, yeah, I'll put a grinder through it, anything. Yes. Yeah, maybe, yeah. Okay. So, anyway, what's all that on there? What's that? Oh my god, what is that? So I'm just looking at some, you can't even see. Got some circuit boards. There's a big area of darkness on it. I think it's a bit of flux. Anyway. Right. So I got some on-off switches. Can't find them. There it is. It's alright, my desk is slowly, it was nice and clutter-free, now it's slowly getting covered in rubbish. So we've got this little switch. It's a little inline switch. I wish I could show you without my hands getting away. Why am I doing that? That's it, that's the way to show you. Anyway, you've got to wire them up. So, hang on, how do you open them? Yeah. You've got screw terminals in there, and you just wire them up. I think they're Amazon return, I just bought them off for £1 for a pack, so can't be bad. And I got 4 of them, or 5 of them. So the idea is to stick it on the power supply to switch this controller on and off. You can't see it. You can't even see my hands because the camera's too high. Right, I could go on to this one. No, not that one. This one. I can show you all this junk here. Anyway, right, let's get. Oh, I'll give you a sneak preview there. I've already shown you now. Doxed myself. Not doxed myself, but I've shown you the interface. Okay, let's show you the interface. Let's have a drum roll. Here's an intro. Ready? Have an intro. Right, you've had your intro. Oh, you've had your intro. Now, I've got to try and wedge this guitar against the table, stop it slipping off me leg, and then try and play it. Ready? That's it. Right, anyway. Right. Yeah. That's it. Right. Okay. Now you've had your intro. You've had your intro. You've had your guitar. You've had your guitar. Yes. I might be going slightly mad. I'm going slightly mad. It's finally happened. It's finally happened. I don't even know how you put this on. How do you put this on? Is it that way around or the other way around? I don't remember. That way, yeah. Right, let's put this on. It's even got a Yamaha strap on it. Probably the original 80s one. Oh my god, look at it. Right, how does this go on? Yeah, I'm going mad. It won't be the first time someone's gone insane on screen. But how can you go insane if you've always been insane? That's the thing. Right. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, it's not coming on after all that. I'll put the battery in upside down. Electronic technician, put the battery in upside down now. No, I didn't. So why will it come on? Surely not flat. It can't be stone flat, surely. No, that's come on now. It's just old 70s tech. Old 70s tech, yeah. That's what happens if you put... The strap's too small, I can't get it on. What's going on? Let's make the strap bigger. Alright, let's get the strap. Is that smaller? Hang on. Oh, I'll show you how these straps work. Alright. Right, let's try that. Okay, I can get it on and still get to the axis. Alright, here we go. Where are you? Alright, you're still there. I need some spray cleaner on that switch. Alright. Demo. Oh no, don't demo. That's horrible. Rhythm. Right, let's choose different 0. been a few years. So we've got to take the battery out. Don't forget to take the battery out. Right. Come on, YouTube. YouTube, come on. What's going on with YouTube today? Right. Anyway, what? Joking aside, well, it's always a joke, isn't it? Yeah. Joking aside, let's have a look at the all the work I've done on this web interface. Okay, here we go. And here it is. Here it is. It looks a bit... For some reason, I can't minimize the Chrome browser any smaller than that, which is a shame. So, let's just go off a minute. Let's get you on the phone. Get you on the phone. Now it's clean. Right. So we've got on the phone this. We've got a... Can it even focus there? Will it focus? Yeah. Right, so we've got... Don't forget I'm working in reverse here. What I've done is I've tried to normalise. Come on, you can get the focus, surely. Come on. Yeah. So we've got it on the phone. It fits nicely on the phone. Okay. I'm not holding the phone any longer, but it fits nicely on the phone. So what we're going to do is we're going to go on to Chrome browser on the screen. Here it is. Okay. Sorry, live chat is currently unavailable. That's this. Right, okay. Lets me send it, but... Oh well, I've got live chat on the other browser anyway. Got 3 monitors on the go here. So anyway, what we've got is... we've got... I can go full screen, and this will centre. Now, yeah, I might have to do something with this. That's full screen, but obviously it's designed to be... You don't want full screen. It's designed to be done off your phone, off your mobile phone, so you want as small as you can get. I don't know why there's a minimum width on a Chrome browser. Not sure what that's all about. Like, I can open it like that, but that's as small as it goes. And ideally, I'd want to go a bit smaller. So I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll try a different browser. Right, let me just try a different browser. Right. Hang on, I've got to just take off the... Right, okay. Here it is. Right, let me just close that one. I don't know if this will be any better. It might be a minimum. Right, so there's a minimum on that as well, but it might just be better. Let's try it. This is the Brave browser. Right, let's try and see how small. No, it's still the same look. So, I wonder why they won't let you shrink it. I want to be the size of a mobile phone, but it doesn't seem to want to let me. Okay, let's try that. Get rid of that one. Let's try another one. Alright, where's this going to open up? Uh-oh. Right, okay, hang on. Right, okay. Okay, so let's go back on this one. Right, we've got DuckDuckGo now browser. Now, will this let me shrink it? No. That's even worse. lets you shrink it that way. I wonder if it's something I've programmed into it. Tell you what, let's go on to Google. Right, let's see if we can shrink it now. No. That's it. Oh well. Go back onto Chrome then. Anyway, so there's a bit of a problem. So I've got a few problems. But anyway, let me just show you the interface while we're on. I might as well show you. So, tell you what, let's bring up UPAS, because that will give you an idea what it was supposed to be like. I don't want a full-blown thing.
Welcome to UPAS. Engine 23 is now online.
Right, so we've got UPAS, and what we've got, you can probably see what I've tried to do. Oh, no, you can't. Hang on. Right, this is controller 23, and so is this. Now that screen is the same as this screen. Can you see that? That screen is the same as this one, but you've got a full-blown rack here. Hang on, let's solo it. So you've got that there. As you can see, this is a C# Windows presentation application or solution, full-blown one for desktop. And this one's a web interface designed similar to that, not quite the same. We've got our inputs here and our two relays. You can hardly see them against this grey gradient background I've put in. It's okay here, but there's some text you can't see there. Like, see that? And then these, you can't really see them because they're almost the same colour as the background. And they are the same as these ones here. And if I click that on there, nothing's going to happen. Why not? Yeah, there it is. So that one opens up, so does that one. Let's bring that up there. And if I open that one, same thing will happen. There's a little bit of a delay here. Must be because I'm streaming and stuff, I don't know. We're getting any drop frames? No, we're alright. We aren't getting any drop frames, so yeah. Wi-Fi, who knows, you know. Ethernet stuff, just delays for all sorts of reasons. Who can tell? Anyway, so and we can either we can go into here. Oh no, not. We can log into that one, and you can see that the two relays are impulsed on. Actually, when I do it that way, they should be lit up here. So I've got to change. They're locked open. So if I knock them off a minute. Alright, this is not a good live test because it's supposed to be quicker than that. Alright, it's taking its time. Yeah, just... Oh, it says off, but it's green. What's that all about? Hey. Oh, there it is. Right, yeah, there's definitely a lag. Probably because I'm streaming, but... No, we normally get this kind of trouble. Anyway. Right, so... I've got this open, so it is sending packets, trying to send two lots of packets at a time. Anyway, you can see what I was trying to do, make it similar to that, so at least, you know you're looking at this and that. Let's close this down.
Thank you for using UPAS.
Right, so UPAS main software communicates with this through, if you go into this and go on to settings, UPAS comms, it uses unicast, says multicast there, but it's using a unicast. I don't even know if it's using that. It might be using that to receive it on, but it talks to it or one or the other. I can never remember now because I did change it. Anyway, this is going back. So you definitely need your serial number and your packet address. Your send and receive port, yes, that's used. And then you've got this one, not sure if it's used anymore. Because what we do is we go into settings, network, and we put our IP address in there for our unicast. Don't even know if it uses a subnet. It might do. And then you've got your gateway. It definitely doesn't use any of that. It uses the NTP server to get the time. So you could sort of alter that to any time you want. All right. Anyway, so I mean, if you obviously can click that, it'll take you straight to the website. Okay, and these inputs will light up. Tell you what, I'll show you that. Let me find something. What did I do it with last time? Did I leave it out? A resistor. I had a resistor here, didn't I? A resistor. Where is there? It is. Was it a resistor or a diode? Ah, no wonder it wouldn't work. It was a diode. Right, so that ain't going to work somewhere. So anyway, if you watch the screen, they are. I'm going to show you as well. I'm going to short out the 5 volts to the input. Right, so you should get. There you go. See that? Your first round target, and your relay is been left open. So it's monitoring the input. Actually, I'm hiding everything there. So you got your input there. Right, hang on, input. It lights up as well, and it reflects what's going on the screen. Hang on, this is. How can you show it? Need to put a switch on it, really. So anyway, you got the other input. So that input, you got 3 inputs, one there. You got one next to it. Just trying to short them out. There's another one. And then you got the one at the end. What's going on? What? There it is, yeah. Anyway, I've got. I'd always test jig set up before with proper buttons on it. Shouldn't really be shorting out a wire. But anyway, that's what those 3 are. And then you got these are following the outputs. These are following the inputs. And also here you got the mode. It's in station mode at the minute. If I hold the program button down here, till it bleeps, it'll go into access point mode. Then I'll lose this and I'll have to connect to it off the phone. Right, so you got that. I've tried to normalise some of the buttons as well. Oh, what else have we put in? We've put in right, I can set the clock now. Oh, let's get rid of this. Alright, so you can see. You can set the clock. So this is a form and you can choose the time on here. It's not my control, this is just whatever the browser puts on. If you go on the phone, you get something else. So you can set the clock. At the minute, it's 23:04. We can say I want it to be 22:08. Ready? The date will be the same. You just click set. There you go, and you've just changed the clock now, right? It's great if you want to set the clock. Also, we've got dates on here. You can select a date. Just choose a date and click save. You might say, well, why do you want to do that? Well, what these dates do, these are your public holidays or your event day. Actually, these have been saved as public holidays, actually. So, we need to specify that this is public. We need like a little menu option. Drop down public holiday or event day. Or another button that says save event or save the public holiday, whichever one. A little option box toggle, that's it. little option, public holiday, it defaults to, or event day, and you can say the date. Yeah. Okay, so that's that one. What else? Anything else on this? Right, started doing maintenance, so we can reboot the controller, reset the controller. These two are just some placeholders at the minute. They don't do anything. None of this does anything yet. Okay, so this is an area where we can do some maintenance. Okay, we haven't done anything on the about yet. Need some info for the about. So I've covered all that. So you can change the login. I've changed this input box to password instead of just text box. So it'll mask it off. And the same for network as well. When you join the network, so it masks it. I don't do that, it does it all for you. Right, okay, tokens, same old list on the tokens, nothing much changed there. Controls, same, nothing much changed there. You can control 2 relays, even though we've got 3 relays on this one. Anything else? Basically, it just tells you the serial number and the packet address. Sorry, the IP address and the mode. I've got to sort these colours out now. Not quite right. That'll take you to the website. That'll take you straight to the website, that one will. That's just the website. It's got the old controller on it. I need to update that to the new controller. So that's that one. Right, so basically, looks better on a phone than it does here. So I need to do something with this. Now, I don't know whether to make this grey or keep it blue or something. Looks a bit weird when it's like that, but when it's on the phone, it's all nice and snug. It'll look a bit better on. It did look a bit better on the phone. That's where it's going to be done mainly from the phone. So that's it really. I mean, it looks very simple. That's normally the case if you put a lot of work into something. You go through it and you say, yeah, well, what took so long, or what was the big deal? Because it looks simple. It's because there's a lot of stuff going on you don't realise in the background. This time slot, so there's a hell of a lot of stuff going on here. Right, so I need to add egress time. Need to add egress time to this. So I can either call it outputs, but if I do one call outputs, then I've got to do one call inputs. And I also thought about building a counter into this as well, so you can program the inputs. You've got three inputs, so you could program it to be counter up, counter down, and clear. So you could do it off remote control. So here you'd have a counter tab. You've got your tokens tab and your timer tab. You'd probably have a counter tab, and you could, or go on to controls and have it down here. The count depends on what you put. If you set it up to be mode of operation counter or up down counter, you could easily do that. But at the minute, I'll leave it as it is. I don't too much feature creep. I want it to get it working the best I can. At the moment, it's got a few problems, as in multiple connections. We need a mechanism to not stop people connecting if there's already someone connected, but just to say, needs to say, so if I go log out, I put the code in, it'll come up here, and it'll say someone's already logged in. Right, if someone's logged in, it'll give you the option to log in, but it'll say if you log in, you'll knock the other people out. That's okay as long as you get the option and you take control of it while logging in. Anyway, there's a lot of arrays in here with data in them, and we're monitoring the array, the size. We're monitoring the size of it, but when you get multiple connections, it does throw the system out. It's not designed to be multiple. Some of the settings there, you can imagine you've got one person trying to manipulate settings, another one, it's not going to work. So basically, it's not that kind of a thing where you want multiple connections. So I need to work out where we're going to go with that. Like, but anyway, right. So that's the progress on the display. I've normalized it or naturalized it to make it look like the main software. So we do need to add another page for setting the egress time. The timer's just kicked in there. Just came on to that 22:15. So let's have a look why it came on. Let's go and have a look at the timer. 22:15 to 22:30. Yeah, and already the clock is wrong, so I set it back. So I need to set the time. So the easiest way to set the time is to log out and me to restart. Just reset the controller, and it'll go and get the NTP time and set the clock. Yeah, there it is already. Yeah, that was just me playing around. So you've got the ability to test your time zones. Oh yeah, there's something else as well. We've got this now responding to the different modes. So what you've got here is L. This is the reader 1 position. You've got reader 2, timer 1, and timer 2. Right, so it says L, which means it's in learn mode is enabled. So you go on to tokens, you can see it says learning. If I click it off, it's gone from L to R, which is just the reader. And when you go into learn mode, it replaces the R for an L. If you're watching this going up here, this is a circular buffer storing packets of data that it wants to send back to the main controller. The more times you switch this on and off, the more times it's queuing the packet up. It'll go up to about 20 packets. That's all I've allowed for, I think. 20 packets long. And it just stores them in memory. Excuse me, I'm so tired. Sorry. Right, so if it gets to 20, it'll just roll over at 20. Right, so you got 20 in the buffer. Now if I open up the main software, UPAS software, you watch that 20 buffer, right?
Welcome to UPAS. Engine 23 is now online.
Watch it counting down there, look, see. See, they're coming in, all these packets are coming in. It goes down to 0. So there's lots going on in the background nobody realises, but anyway, let's go up here and have a look at the event log. So it's brought in these 20 packets. See, it says toggled off 1, toggled off 1. What does it say? Toggled off 1. Toggled off. Oh yeah, yeah. So toggled off 1. That might have. I think I've just shared the relay toggled off with that. So if I go like that, see engine commands toggled on 1. Do it again. Toggled off 1. Toggled on 1. Toggled off 1. Toggled on 1. Right. So toggle that on. We're getting 2 packets. Alright, don't know what's going on there. I need to look at that. That's weird. Yeah, that's getting the wrong info, so we've got to sort out the event log. Right, anyway, let's shrink that back down. So you know what that is? That's a circular buffer. T is telling you that it's yeah, let me show you. Right, so we're going here. Right, we're going to timer 1. Here it is. Right, so timer 1, it's T, it's a lowercase t, which means it's got a timer set, but it's inactive. The reason it's inactive because it's not the time zone is not connected, because our timer is set to 22:30. Now if I change this to Sunday at 23, it's already gone past 23:15 till 23:30. Save that. Right, so it's updated there, and the timer, the relay's clicked on. And if you look down here, it's come on here as well. Right, so going back to the T, so it's gone to a big T, which means it's active. Small t means it has a time zone, which is this, and it's active. Okay. Now, what happens if I change it here now, mid-flow? So at no time, which means it's got no time zone selected, so save that. See what's happened now? It's changed to a H. Right? There's no small t, there's no big T, but it's changed to a H, which means it has a timer enabled. Right? So you go out of here and you go to timers. You can see timer 1 has timer 1, yes. Now if I change that to no now, that's going to go to a dash. Ready? No, click save. Right, it's gone now. It's gone to a dash. See that? So there's like 3 or 4 states going on there. So that's why you've got all this weird stuff showing on here, because it actually gives you feedback. At a glance, you can see what a lot of things that are going on. Right, so let's re-enable. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll re-enable timer 2. Right, so timer 2. I've got to test that anyway. So click that on, and you should see the H next to it light up, which means it has timer 2. Save that one. Both H's should light up. Yeah. Okay, so we've got 2 timers. We can't actually use 2 timers from the main software. We can only use 1 timer at the minute from the web interface. Right, so go over to timer 1. Tell you what, let's check timer 2. So timer 2 at no time, we're going to set that to working hours. This is the only time zone we can work from on the web interface. You've got the ability for multiple timers in the main software. So clean that. Save that. And you should see it's gone to T now. Timer's active. Right, it's because you've told it time zone, working hours. And working hours is, right, so yeah, it's in the active period. Look, 23:20, and we're on. Okay, so we're on here, and we're also on there. Right, so let's put timer 2 on as well. Why not? Working hours. So we've got 2 timers, both. Right, let's just cancel that off. So timer 2. Right, okay. So I can see what's gone on there. So timer 1, it must have been set to on action, must be different. Must be call reception. Yeah. Call reception, timer 2. Was it timer 2? It's probably timer 2, wasn't it? Let's go to timer 2. Latch relay, yeah. I mean, this doesn't reference what's going on over here, because we're using this standalone, and this is when it's networked. So when it's networked, you do all your settings from here, and it sends it over to this one. But these work independently if it's that standalone. But you can save it back again. Right. So what we'll do is I'll just save that over to there, timer 2. Right. Oh, here we go. Number. Timer number. Right, I don't know what that's doing. Let's do an intercom call. Alright, so it must be... Yeah, nothing like a live demo, isn't there? Let me try and work out what this is doing. We've got 2 time zones active. I'll tell you the best way of doing it is close this down. And we've got a parameter gatherer. Right, let's gather the parameters. But then instead of overwriting from our main software over to it, find out what the parameter is set to. Let's try this parameter gatherer. So let's gather the parameters, right? Is it going to do it? Right, so it's gathering it's asking it for the parameters now. The idea of all this was to do integrity checks with the data, but if you start the controller as a network 1, it'll take all its parameters from here. If it's a standalone, it's got the ability to change its own parameters or they default to certain things. Right, that's gone down the list. Will it get the settings as well, or will it stop? Not sure. Should ask for the settings as well. Hear me, tired. Yeah, it's not gonna ask for the right. So it's got all these. So it has timer 1, has timer 2. These are all the different parameters for the configuration. So we want the settings really. The problem is, yeah, it's gonna keep missing that. I need a separate button to gather these. It does get to the end, it sends a packet to request for them, but because I've got debug on, still got serial debug on, it's missing the packet. Anyway, so let's get rid of that. Right, so timer 2. Right, let's just go back on to timer 2. Let's just send it. That's relay. Alright, so that's that. I can switch these off as well here, override the timers. Anyway, that's all very good. Anyway, that's the update on the web API. Still got a lot of work to do.
Thank you for using UPAS.
Alright. Oh, you saw the ability to call intercom there. So the main software does more than what this just does. The idea was for this to be a self-contained little web interface to get you running. To get you running on here, so you could put learn mode on, add tokens, and let's turn the time zone at the minute. You can disable the times. Oh, I wonder if it's disabling that, will it disable that? Don't know, let's try it. That's just took it off altogether, yeah. So I've told it hasn't got the timer, even though it's all programmed up with it. It's got lots of ways of getting to the same thing, really. Right, okay, so I need to run up that then. Run up UPAS and turn off this timer 2. Do not use timer 2 on this one.
Welcome to UPAS.
So we want
Engine 23 is now online.
We want to disable timer 2 by saying it has time zone at no time. No, there's no time zone set. And it'll go to has time zone but not set. And then we want to go to tell it that we don't have timer 2. And it goes back to hash or minus dash, sorry. Okay. Well, we can close that down.
Thank you for using UPAS.
Okay. So the main software does everything. This one just minimalistic. So turn the learn mode off. So learn mode's gone off. Turn it back on. So we're still in the time period at the minute for that NA, but if you want to clear that off, them timers, just go like this, choose your Sunday, just click save. It's just overwritten, there's no entries in there at the minute. We can just disable it. And that's it. It's just less things for the software to do. If we go tokens, we're still in learn mode, we can turn that off as well. So it's just showing that the reader 1 is enabled, and that one you can't get to from here, but the main software, let's disable reader 1. Bring that
Welcome
up.
to UPAS.
Right, so
Engine 23 is now online.
So you can see you've got a token that works off it. Hang on. Let's get that up there. So token works off it. Right. And now, what was I going to do? Oh yeah, turn reader off. So go in here. You've got your readers here. Where are they? Oh, we're not enabled reader on there. Let's have a look. Readers. Yeah, it's got none because the software is not tied in with it. But if I save it's got none now, right? It's gonna take that R off. Ready? I haven't took it off. Why is it still on? Oh, sorry, that was door mode. Send the wrong. Has reader 1. Right, so say no. Ready? Yeah, there, it's gone now. So basically, on my other model, on this model here, where is it? This one here, that one, it's got 2 readers, 2 outputs, 2 readers, all on board, but no Wi-Fi. You can have a Wi-Fi module there. So with this is the same setup. So you can enable the system. It can enable 2 readers. So you go reader 1, and then come up there, and then you can have reader 2. So you get 2 R's. Look. That's. I wonder what happens when you go into learn mode. Would they both go to R? Can't remember now. Yeah. If you're in learn mode, you can use either reader to learn. Okay. Yeah, so that's what that does. I'll turn reader 2 off because in that particular model it doesn't have ability for 2 readers. Well, you can put 2 readers on it, but you have to put them on the same WeGAN input. Door mode. One way, two way, one way, two door, none. It's not actually doing anything with that at the minute, so I'll leave that off. Like I say, this is if you're doing it network-based settings. So, right, okay. We want timer 1 back on. Let's put timer 1 back on while we're here. Timer 1. Oh, we've got timer. So we've got timer, but I've disabled it in this side, the settings. Timer 1, I've working hours. Right, so what's happened there? Hang on, let's go on to timer. Enable it. Yeah, that's all, that's working. I disabled it there, which was the same as telling it doesn't have timer. It's the same as saying timer there, no. So if I go timer now, it'll go off. Yeah. So timer, even the button there. Oh, hang on, you can't see none of this. Yeah, so you won't be able to see none of that. I was switching this here. So if you go timer on, yeah, you'll see it come up there at T and enabled there. Switch it off here, and it's gone off. But we want timer on. So we can enable it there and disable it. It's the same as that. Right. We have got temperature, but I was going to implement temperature on here, but not as a gauge, just as a reading like that. It'd be nice to see a gauge, but that means I'd have to spend hours creating an HTML version of a gauge. So I'd rather either put the temperature or just leave. I haven't got a use for it there at the minute. If you want to do temperature, you go to this one. Temperature, basically you can get to trigger. This temperature gauge here will light up red and flash at you if it goes over temperature, but only if you set the temperature. And you have to have temperatures here. You have to go in here and you have to has temperature. Yes, because it has temperature. There you go, temperature in the settings, and you can set temperature mode none, monitor, trigger action none, trigger level for the temperature 38 degrees, on action you can say what you want to do, monitor only, report only, request a shutdown, request an engineer, none, and off actions and all sorts. So you can log whether your temperature gets higher. You know, if your temperature goes over, it'll warn you, and this will go up into the amber bit. So there's lots of work gone into it for no real use, but it's there. The reason I put it in is because the precision real-time clock down here that's hanging off this has got a temperature reading available. You can read a temperature, which it's doing now. It's reading it off there. Okay. Now this real-time clock in station mode's not being used. It's only using the temperature. It's got its clock setting off the NTP server. In standalone mode, you don't get, if you're nowhere near it, if you're not on a station, you can't get on the internet. So you've got to be able a way of setting it. You either set it once from the and leave it on the real-time clock. Anyway, have we finished with this now? Yeah. Yeah. So that says L because my learn mode is on in the software, but it's not. It doesn't poll it from over here. This polls it. This one doesn't. That's setting software that time. Right, anyway.
Thank you for using UPAS.
This software is the desktop one. We're trying to just use it on this particular one here. Right, so I've got a few things I've got to change. And I've got to work out whether we like this or not. Or whether we want to do something else with that. Looks a bit weird when it's like that. But when it's on your phone, it looks okay on your phone. So get it on the phone. Alright, let's get it on the phone. And it looks pretty cool on the phone. Can't seem to focus. Did earlier. Right. Anyway, it looks alright on the phone. Okay. Anyway, that's going to be about do it. How long have we been on? An hour for not hardly anything. No reason at all. Right. Anyway, that's going to about do it because I'm getting tired. And I'm going to do something else. So, well, that'll do it. Thanks for watching. That was a bit of an update on the software. Shouldn't have done one really. I'm too tired to be doing an update. And that's it. Let's catch you on the next one. Bye for now. See you in a bit.